Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you Jeremiah's realistic hair routine. So if you're interested in knowing how we maintain Jeremiah's hair each week, then make sure you just keep watching. So we started off good. Jermaine's just about to wet his hair, and after he finished getting his hair wet, this is where we end up. So from the entire time from start to finish, Jeremiah is pretty much upset and crying. That's why it's called a realistic hair routine. So right now, Jermaine is shampooing his hair. We are going to be using the Shea Moisture Mango and Carrot Kids Extra Nourishing Shampoo. This is the only shampoo like we use on his hair. It works really well. It's hydrating, moisturizing. It helps the process of us detangling his hair. And then we're going to go in with the Aunt Jackie's Girl Soft and Sassy Super Duper Softening Conditioner. We rotate between this conditioner and the Mango and Carrot Kids conditioner. We just wanted to use this Aunt Jackie's because of the product packaging. You know, Jermaine can just dig his hands in there and rake it through his hair. Right here, he's just taking his hair like piece by piece and just working it through his curls, detangling. As you can see, Jeremiah is still not having it. But this conditioner just works really well when you need to move fast and just like work through all the knots and the tangles. Look, he then grabs his hair. He's just like over it. So right here, he's just going to go ahead and start to section off his hair. Like Jermaine does the routine while he's in the bath, and then I take over the styling part. So at first he was just kind of getting the perimeter of his hair, but like to really get in there and get section by section, it's just easier to make sure that he's not missing any tangles and getting out all his knots. So he's just gonna put it up in some ponytails, nothing special, just to make sure he's just kind of getting it out of the way as he works on one section at a time. And if you plan on purchasing the Aunt Jackie's conditioner, it actually doesn't look like this anymore. The packaging has changed, but sometimes when you go to different stores, they just don't have the current packaging because it no longer says Aunt Jackie Girls. It says Aunt Jackie's Kids or Aunt Jackie's Babies, something like that. I think it's Aunt Jackie's Kids. So just a heads up if you plan on purchasing the product. Yeah, not every hair routine is like this. It's like hit or miss. Sometimes he cooperates and he's just okay. You know, he'll just play with his toys. But from the jump, he was not feeling it. So we knew we were in for a battle. Okay, so the conditioner is completely applied, and now Jermaine is gonna rinse it out. I'm not gonna show that part because it just got even worse with the crying, but yep, he's about to wash it all out and then babe him up and we'll get out the tub. Okay, so as you can see, we've changed locations and now it's my turn. So I style his hair and we're just doing a wash and go. So his hair, I do the same, pretty much the routine I do on my hair, I do on his hair, just using different products. And I just think his hair, you know, because he's a kid and we don't do anything at night to protect it, it gets tangled. So I just really have to section his hair off and really like dive in there. I make small sections just so that I'm not like missing anything and making sure like all pieces of his hair is getting moisturized. So that's all I'm doing right here. Like before I get started, we just, you know, sectioning off. He is so particular. Right now he's like dropping gummy bears or something. So we got the whole lineup. Like I'm watching Grey's Anatomy. You can see my laptop over there. And Jeremiah, you can't see, but he has my iPad in his lap. So when we do his hair, we just got to make sure we have the whole arsenal. We have his juice. We have the iPad. And right now he's eating fruit snacks. So eventually So always is some type of food, whether it's like time for him to eat, or he'll have strawberries, just some type of snack, because he does not sit there. He will not sit there and let you do his hair unless he's like entertained. So I'm starting in the back portion of his hair. I'm still sectioning off. Like I said, I do quite a few ponytails so that I'm only working with like small sections. I'm just applying moisture to his hair because we use a t-shirt to, you know, dry off his hair. And now I'm going in with Aunt Jackie's Not Having It Leave-In Ultimate Detangling Moisturizer. This stuff is amazing. I don't know how many of these leave-in conditioners we have went through. It's quite ridiculous because it's really good. Like if you're looking for something that will help, because like I said, his hair gets look at him. This is where he realized that he was on camera. He's such a goofball because he was looking at the iPad the whole time. So now that he knows he's on camera, you'll see him on and off like looking at it and like messing around. But yeah, if you are looking for a leave-in conditioner that's going to help just knock out the tangles, like I said, like we do his hair once a week, and even in that time frame, his hair just gets super matted. It gets tangled because he's not sleeping with any type of protective scarf or bonnet or anything. He's a child. He won't keep that on. So a really good moisturizing leave-in conditioner that has ton of slip is what you need. So that's what we use for Jeremiah. And I'm just like applying that to the section of his hair. And here, he just keeps bothering me because I guess I got some hair or some product or something on his hand. And he will just, every time I drop something on his hand or something, he'll just keep giving me his hand so I can get this product off of him. See? He just keeps giving me his hand throughout the video so that I can clean it. And I guess at first I couldn't see what was going on, so I thought it was product. I kept trying to wipe it off, and then I felt it and it was a piece of hair. Like, he is very particular. If he has anything on him, he's like, you need to get it. I'm also going to be pairing the Baby Curls Moisture Rich Curling and Twisting Custard because I literally finger coil his hair. So having a twisting custard is like perfect so that like when I finger coil, this just gives him incredible definition. His hair looks like really good with the combination of products that I use. And right now he's dancing. It's like a 180. Like he was crying and doing a lot when we was in the tub, but he's actually pretty okay like while we're doing his actual hair. Like I said, as long as we have like his iPad and like something to snack on, we definitely have moments, but he's not screaming the entire time. So right here is where he started getting restless. We had to take like, shortly after this I had to take a short intermission and we switched. I think he didn't even finish the fruit snacks, but we went ahead and switched to like his chips. Because I still had about 20 minutes or so left before I was done. As you can see, it's only like the back of his head that's done. Okay, so now we can give more of like a detailed walkthrough because you can actually see this portion of his hair. Yeah, he done hit me in the face. Okay, so with each section, I start by spraying down his hair, making sure it's nice and damp before we start doing anything. Like I told you, we switched to chips so that he could settle down a little bit because it was getting a little rough there. He would not sit still. And before I put on any product or anything, I just kind of like work through some of the tangles that I can now that his hair is damp. So that's what I'm doing here, just kind of pulling his hair apart a little bit. Kind of working through some of the tangles before I apply any conditioner. Okay, now that I'm satisfied, as you can see, I'm getting the leave-in conditioner. So I'm going to work through his hair with the leave-in conditioner. I don't pull apart his hair as much with the leave-in conditioner. I kind of just saturate his hair, work at the end. Yeah, so I'm just working through some of the tangles here. His ends are always super dry. Now I'm just finger coiling his hair piece by piece. So yeah, guys, this takes me about an hour to do his hair. Not including like bath time, but just styling his hair takes about an hour. And that's if we don't have a lot of meltdowns and have to keep stopping. We only had to stop once, and that was to switch from the fruit snacks to the chips. Overall, he sat there and I was able to kind of move through his hair with little to no interruption. So yeah, it takes about an hour. I do this to each section, and that's pretty much it. Okay guys, so that's it. I got like a couple more strands, but that completes his hair routine. As you can see, he's over it. But yeah guys, that concludes Jeremiah's hair routine. Make sure if you're not already that you subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Goodbye. Bye.